points almost every time. Karl-Anthony Towns going to work against Al Horford and drills the mid-range jumper just like Al taught him to do. Celtics a second straight game. That's because they just got Jay Crowder and Al Horford back after both players missed extended time with a couple of injuries. Karl-Anthony Towns, game in which Al Horford not only got the game-winning bucket, but the block to seal it on defense. Towns make it 3 for 3. Crowder gets it up to Horford. Bradley out of the corner.
Oh, on top of it.
Yeah, he's only 6'2", and he's averaging 8.5 boards per night.
He's leading them in rebounding. With a defensive end is when the shot goes up, they tend to let the big guys do the work, and there you see young Isaiah Thomas shoot behind the screen, something he does so well.
4 or 5, the rest of the Wolves 0 4. The other half of the Avery Bradley rebounding equation is Crowder drills it. His comes into the passing lane. Rubio will take it, and Horford says, "Not on my watch."
that's to my point right there. 2-on-1 situation. He breaks it up.
Amir Johnson, and it's a third
post-up opportunity for Al Horford in isolation.
Horford spins on Gorgie Jang.
Carl does sometimes.
Towns fouled as he puts it up, and an and one for Karl-Anthony Towns. They're going to be ridiculous.
Yep.
Horford, corner 3, drills it. Levine and Wiggins have contributed the other 3 points from the free throw line, and Andrew Wiggins finally ends the drought. Rozier's second year out of Louisville. For Smart, drains the 3.
I love him.
And they play bigger than their size, Jim, as Wiggins drives in and able to connect.
Just a better offensive play by Gray for them. Bad for the people that own the Palace at Auburn Hills as Al Horford knocks down another triple.
Smart loads it up from downtown and drills it. Wolves winning the battle on the glass tonight. There's another area in which they were manhandled against Memphis. Jang, they'll head out to Brooklyn tomorrow to finish off the road trip. Rozier, strong take. Only 3 from Minnesota. Bielitsa looking to double that total with one shot and does.
To learn that pro game early.
Levine, wow, great take with the right hand.
0 for 3.
Celtics turn it over. Wolves with a chance to tie it up or take the lead. Bielitsa, and we are knotted anew. Dunn. Still struggling to get it through the rim. Gorgie Jang, though, with the second chance points from Minnesota.
A lot of that was those points early on by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Wolves have 8 second chance points to none here as well. You can add to the points in the paint total. So Wiggins and Towns back on the floor. Shabazz Muhammad, by the way, the Wolves were a +9 while he was out there. Against Detroit, his time was winding down to end the first quarter. A shot I wasn't really even sure how he got it off. Zeller off the Smart feed. And Horford able to get a step on Gorgie Jang and rattle it home. Rubio, length to the court for Zach LaVine. Wolves flirting with throwing it away on that possession. Gorgie, what a feed, what a finish!
And that's how you put pressure on the rim.
Only the second assist in the night for Rubio. Towns looking to give him a third.
There you go, another pocket pass by Ricky. Got 12 points in the game.
Rubio forces the turnover. He's got Levine, Towns, and Wiggins with him. Throws it up for Towns.
Wow, that happened quick.
Gorgie Jang in mid-range, drills it. Thomas, nice little fake, sets up Horford underneath.
He's tricky. Yeah. Phoenix didn't want to have to trade him. That was a bad move for Phoenix.
Phoenix also didn't get fleeced quite as bad as Sacramento did.
Yeah.
Ricky Rubio, corner 3.
Go Ricky. Isaiah Thomas too.
Bradley picks it up and fires. Thomas suddenly up to 14. He leads the Celtics. Gorgie Jang underneath with the answer.
Another beautiful pass. A lot of pressure on the rim with great rolls right to the front.
Avery Bradley with the cut. Off the long rebound, hustles down the floor, feeds Gorgie Jang. And Johnson comes up with the rebound. Quick outlet for Thomas. And he'll get in front of everybody for the finish.
You see how he uses his right arm? He's
Jang has 16 points, Towns has 16. The other three Timberwolves starters have 7. So a pair of 16s and 3 7s, although it's now been changed. Towns has a double-double. He's got 16 and 10. Levine, scoop, and gets the roll.
Good wall-up by Karl-Anthony Towns to make Isaiah Thomas miss.
Rubio head on a swivel, finds Towns trailing the play.
How about that move? Could have easily been a lob dunk to Avery Bradley, but G was right there.
Thomas saw the seas part in the paint. Rubio, 7 assists so far. Gorgie, extra pass to Andrew Wiggins underneath. All right, Andrew's starting to percolate a little bit. He's up to 10 now. Comes up with the basketball. Thomas the other way. Gets the roll. Olynyk on Towns. And Towns gets right by him.
There's the footwork.
Point scored
Small
for him.
guys. Yeah, if you expand it up to under 6 foot, then you got guys like, you know, Michael Adams and Avery Johnson, guys who are like just under 6 foot.
Dunn trying to get it to Towns. He saves it to Aldridge. And Karl-Anthony Towns will get an assist out of that. Clock down to 6. Olynyk for Horford. Spins. Wiggins tried to get it from behind. 1.6 left. See if the Wolves can get a heave off. Gorgie is not going to. Rozier. By the way, Brandon Rush checking into the game. Out of the stoppage. 3 ball by Jerebko. Horford. Rozier for 3. Horford on the other end for the 3. A little bit too strong, but he's able to come up with the offensive board, and then the flush. Now Boston suddenly to get into within 1 or tie, and they'll take the tie. Wolves have blown 4 leads this season of 14 or more. They led by 15 in this game, and now Boston a chance to go back on top. Rozier feeds Smart, knocked out of bounds, and Ed Molloy says last touched by Boston.
Defensively.
Rozier gets a hand on it. He's got a free run to the basket and the dunk. And Boston takes the lead. Rubio, Levine looking to get it back. Looking for their first points of this 4th quarter. Towns leads his way in, and Karl-Anthony Towns got hit in the process.
But just not good enough to win.
Tonight they played good in the 3rd quarter. Have struggled here in the 4th. Marcus Smart for 3. And somehow you just knew that one was going in. From plummeting back to earth with his 3-point shooting. Towns for 3. Boy, did the Wolves ever need that.
We'd like to see him maybe get inside a little bit more. Al Horford's trying to muscle Ricky Rubio.
Horford feeds Bradley.
They both were due to have some sort of adjustment. Now 0 for 7. And you know, it's funny how these players, and that's why I said in the second half that you got to contain Isaiah Thomas. He ended up getting how many free throw attempts, Dave Banks? 10 in the game. He averages 9.9 a game. These pros have a way to get their numbers, don't they? Amazing night.
Should have been a much different result after the Timberwolves had a 15-point lead. They lose for the 5th time this season in a game in which they led by at least 14.